We have meetings every Tuesday, so today's Wednesday. So I can shoot out a message to a couple of our agents who might be interested. And so
She just messed me up. I'm like, it's not Wednesday.
So your name is coming up as Ryan Zolin. Is that correct?
That is me.
Calling with the Jim Schaefer Realtor team. How can I help you?
Hi, just trying to find an agent that specializes in Detroit. I'm based in Arizona, but trying to find someone that might be able to help point me in the right direction.
Yeah, so are you an investor or are you moving here?
I'm an investor. I'm not local. My business partner is, but we've been doing this in a few other states, but we're looking at the Detroit market. And I just went on Zillow and saw you guys were one of the top teams, so figured I would start there.
Yeah, okay. So we do have a couple agents on the team that will take on investors. Each of them has a couple already from, out of state. So just, I guess when you say Detroit, what's your budget?
We have a pre-approval with a hard money lender up to $1 million, but I'm not really looking to spend all of that. I would ideally like to be somewhere like under 700, 800,000. Even less than that would be great too. We've got a few zip codes that my partner sent over, but we're open to other areas based on what you guys recommend as well.
Okay, yeah. What are the zip codes that you have?
We have 48235, 219, and 224. Those were the three that we've been looking at, but again, open to other areas too.
You said 235, 219, and 234?
224, sorry.
Oh, 224. Yeah, that's my fault. 224. Okay. Yeah, those are the ones we would recommend. 221 is pretty good sometimes, depending on your budget. So are you looking for multifamily homes or single family homes that you want to rent?
I'm pretty flexible. I would prefer single family. I've got a small multifamily portfolio, but honestly, just really not like my specialty. So being in a new market, I would rather not have that be our first transaction go around. But again, if the numbers were like a slam dunk, I'd be foolish to tell you no. Really, what my main goal is to buy and hold and flip. I just think those are the two best exit strategies for what we have as experience in other markets. And we've already got all the kind of ducks in a row. The only thing that I'm missing at the moment is really a realtor that trusts us and one that we could trust, that we can actually rely on with information and data. The last thing I ever want is to waste anyone's time.
Sure, absolutely. And so if you're looking to flip in Detroit, you guys have a team of contractors here.
We have a couple in mind that we've been interviewing. Okay. Personally, I haven't done a deal with them yet. So if you have any recommendations or referrals of anybody else, I would definitely be open to that. But I don't really like asking for that, as I'm not sure if that's like proper etiquette or not. So we just found a couple that were recommended.
Yeah, so I can tell you, our agency is big, but we do mostly around Detroit because Detroit investors, they can be difficult.
Sure.
And getting contractors to work in Detroit, it's just not like a regular big city with transportation and,
sure,
contractors who, and then renters are less reliable in that area. So
okay,
if you're sticking only into Detroit, I can see who, I got a list today of a couple who would take new investors. I had another one yesterday, another young gentleman. So,
and we're flexible. So, if it was somewhere else you recommend, really what it comes down to me is more of just the numbers on the backside. So as long as it cash flows as a rental.
You're flipping though, right?
Yeah.
You're
so
flipping, not renting.
We do a DSCR loan on the renting side. So as long as it cash flows, we're fine there. And then as for fixing and flipping, typically, obviously, renovation cost is what it is. Our profit numbers are usually around like 10 to 12% of whatever we could sell it for. So unless it's less than that on the renovation. So like if it's a $500,000 house and I'm only putting in 20 to 30 into it, we're okay making about the same in that in profit. Otherwise, if I'm putting 50 to 75,000 in renovations, it's typically around like 50 to 60 in profit too.
Okay, so let me just 70.
Usually the easy math on it's around like just 10% in renovation and profit. And that's like a perfect case scenario. But obviously, I'm sure you know how it goes. It's almost never perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So we have meetings every Tuesday. So today's Wednesday. So I can shoot out message to a couple of our agents who might be interested. And so
She just messed me up. I'm like, it's not Wednesday.
So your name coming up as Ryan Zolin. Is that correct?
That is me.
Okay. And what's your best email, Ryan?
It's my first and last name. So Ryan, Ryan, at Zolin, Zolin.com.
Ryan at Zolin.com. Is that right?
Yeah, that's me. And then my partner's name is Nyla. I'm happy to connect us, the three of us. Once you send over the realtor or they reach out to me, whatever is the easiest for them, I could put the three of us into a group chat too. So that way, Nyla typically handles all of the communication and stuff. I'm usually just kind of behind the scenes helping facilitate the deal.
Okay, and so Nyla's like an administrator?
Yeah, she handles most of, like, basically she runs the operation, yeah. So she's the one that handles all of that.
Okay.
I just kind of help with the underwriting and connecting the pieces if needed.
Sure.
But yeah, she's the best.
And you Googled us is what you said, right?
Zillow.
Okay, Zillow search. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, again, like I said, we do this every Tuesday, and this Tuesday there's a few other agents who decided to pick up a few investors.
Okay.
So I'll tell them, kind of your budget.
Cool.
So I guess when you say, you said $1 million, kind of, but how much do you like to set? And I know it's numbers, but a lot of there's $30,000 Detroit houses, that can go for 80, or there's $200,000 Detroit houses in the nice area that could go for 4.
Really, in a perfect case scenario, I was looking to be under like $500,000 exit. So anything like you just referenced, I'm open to. My main thing really, not just like numbers on profit and like how we get to the like maximum price that we could offer. It's really more of like the data of how fast these properties sell. One of the reasons I'm looking in this area is the price point. It seems like it's more affordable. Some of the other markets we're looking at are 500,000 starting up to $1 million, $1.5 million, which just take longer to sell. So anything that we could do that is more along the lines of like 30, 45, 60-day turnaround time is what I'm aiming for. And I think that's under the $500,000 exit price.
Yeah. Because we have a lot of, especially in and around Detroit, because we have a lot of the doctors who come in and they're here for 3 or 4 years for their fellowships and things like that.
Sure.
We used to, 10 years ago, we were doing this in Royal Oak, and people were making a lot of money, but now even the worst house in Royal Oak is $200,000.
Yeah.
And we're not getting, even with the renos, we're not getting what the investors want.
Gotcha.
They can't find contractors. That's the biggest thing. That's why I asked that question first, because there's so limited contractors in our area. That's where the investors start to think, right? Because
for sure. We have a few investors that we've worked with that are like more of like a joint venture partner, and they were referrals from them. So these are people they're actively doing the flips with. And even if worst case scenario, we did like a joint venture with them on the first few where we used their contractors and then just went 50-50 on the funds. We've done that before in other markets as well. Okay.
I'm going to get this out to the team, and if, I'll get them your information, and if they want to work with you, they'll get back to you.
All right. Just tell them I'm the best though. So make sure they don't say no.
Sure.
Cool.
And can you just tell me, your phone number's not coming across the screen. What's the best number to reach you?
Yeah, you're good.
And do you want me to have Nyla's number now or wait?
If they just want to reach out to me first, I want to make sure they're all good with everything on how our operation works. And then as soon as they give us the green light, I'll throw us 3 into a group chat.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay, I'll get this out to the team, and we'll hope we get some bites.
Sounds good. I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. That's right. She called me sir. She thinks I'm professional. All right. There we go, Nyla. Went 3 for 3. That's what's up. That's cool. I'm going to retire. 100% success. Batting 1,000 right now. That is what we like to see.
Thanks, Ryan.
Not bad, right? So I will... I'll get you all their numbers. I'll send you over a text of them. And then as soon as they reach out to me, I'll just put us into a group chat like we said.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Cool. Dave said, sir, is for us old guys. Yeah, hey, look, I apparently sound old on the phone, so It's all good. I made her laugh by just saying, hey, make sure like you're going to see if they want to work with me. I'm like, no. Tell them I'm the best. She like thought that was pretty funny. So those are the things I just try my best to stand out and be a little bit different. And at the end of the day, you can only control what you can, but a lot of what I try to do is just repetition. And so everything is just how you flow on the phone with the realtors. The more they know, like, and trust you, like anything in business, the more likely they are to bring you opportunities and answer the phone. She's going to go because she just had a good laugh and a good conversation. She's going to tell them all about us and see if anyone on the team wants to work with us. And then Nyla, if you don't hear back from them, I'll send you over their information. I would reach out and say, hey, my partner called you. He was the one that told you to say that we were the best. What happened? Cool. I appreciate you guys. If you guys need anything, let me know. This will be uploaded to the classroom as soon as we're done. And then I will see you guys on the next call. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of the day. Peace.